Hello. Oh my goodness me. How long does it seem since I've been here? Oof, July. I can't believe it's August. We had, June, and then it was coming into different things. And then all of a sudden it's August, and July it was one of the shortest, longest months ever, if you know what I mean. And now it's August. Can't believe it. So anyway, I'm back, and I am coming to you today to let you know about a couple of classes that I've done, because I haven't taught for about 4 weeks. I'm not sure what this stripe is about here. I think this is where my pole is, and somehow I've got, oh look at that, I've got a stripe right across my head. Anyway, never mind. So I want to tell you about a couple of classes. If you don't catch the details in this video, they are up above in the writing above this. People always go, where can I find out about it? It's in the writing above this video. Emmy will put a link on to every single class. She'll put a link on to the Etsy classes, okay? If you haven't done classes with me before, where have you been? We're having great fun. You go to Etsy, you buy the class, and then there's a link in your email, your confirmation email. People say, I never got an email. You do. It's your confirmation email to say that you're in the class, that you've paid. And in that email, it'll tell you what group to go look for on Facebook. And you go to that group on Facebook, and then you just request to join, okay? And then Emmy will look you up. So if you have used a different name than on Facebook, some people have different names, you need to write that down in your instructions, because otherwise she can't find you, okay? So anyway, so that's how the classes work. This time I've got a 1-day class, a 4-day class, and a 2-day class. So I'll go in date order, okay? So not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So Sunday, the 22nd of August, we have a 1-night class. All my classes start at 6:30 p.m. UK time, okay? People write to me and say, what time is that in wherever I live? I have no idea, because I don't live there. I only really know UK time and Eastern. 6:30 UK is 1:30 Eastern until the clocks change, and I don't know when your clocks change. Just Google it. Just Google, what time is this where I am, and it will tell you. But they all start at 6:30 p.m. and they go through to about 9 p.m. It's usually about 9:15, so it's nearly 3 hours usually on an evening. So the first class, 22nd of August, it's Online 37. That's its nickname, and its actual name is called Painted Journal Covers. And I get asked this a lot. I get asked, how do you paint a journal cover? How do you do it? And I'm like, well, you just paint it. But no, I need to know how to do it. So that is the first class that we're doing. We're doing a painted journal cover, okay? I'm going to be doing 2 in the class. This is just the large big journal, first journal I ever had, that's that one. And I'm also going to be doing, got a page, where's that page coming out? I'm also going to be doing a small black journal as well. This one isn't finished doodling. So I'm going to be demonstrating both of them, because some of you will have black journals, some of you will have the plain journals. You can do it on a square, you can do it on one of the small ones, it doesn't really matter, but I'm doing the large. Just let me open it up, there we go. I'm doing the large, and that's in one of my, just one of the journals. So that's what we're going to be doing. So you're going to learn how to treat it, how to treat the surface. We're going to do a braid kind of background. We're going to lots of stenciling in there, and then we're going to use the masks on the top. And a lot of people, masks and stencils, a lot of people are like, I don't know what they are. They now come like this. They used to come in one big sheet, but they now come like this. And this one is Basic Shapes, and I think this is the only one I've got left. I do have some more coming out this year. But yeah, this one is called Basic Shapes, okay? And it has the keyhole, it has the teardrop, it has a tag. Oh, you can see there. A tag, and I don't know why it's upside down, but the fishtail is in there as well, okay? So that's what we're going to be using. So that's going to be the first class, okay? So that's Sunday, 22nd of August, Online 37, Painted Journal Cover, all right? So that's the first one. Now the second one, I'm so excited. The second class is actually going to be in 2 separate weeks. This is part 1. This is Distinctly Delusions 19, part 1. All right, because I can't do it in 4 days. There is no way I can do it in 4 days. And it's going to be making a journal from scratch. And some of you might remember, these are really, really old. Some of these are about 2007, 2008. You might remember me showing you some of my handmade journals where we made the actual pages. Can you see we made the pages from newspaper? So we decorated it and we put covers on. That's one. I've got loads of them. Here's another one. That's the page that set me off actually writing on journaling. That was the page I did after my mum died. My mum died and the next day I had to teach 40 people in a class, and it was really hard work, and I saw this picture with her glasses on. So she had her sunglasses on, she had her bright red lips on, and I just thought the show must go on. And in fact, that's what I've written about actually. Wouldn't it be so much simpler if every day we could just hide our real selves from the world in dark glasses? And that was the first time I had actually written as well as done. I'd always done collage and sticking and stamping, but I'd never written anything. So that is the very first page of my journaling life, and it is actually in one of these books. Okay, so I have an updated version for you, like this. This is an updated version, and again you will be making your own pages in here. So week 1 will be just making the whole book and decorating the covers. We will make all the pages, we will decorate all the pages, and we will finish the covers, okay? But that will probably take us the whole 4 days. So in September there's going to be a part 2, which will be doing on the pages themselves, onto all the backgrounds. Okay, I have given you measurements for this size. You can make whatever size you want. These were all square. I made square ones before. It doesn't matter, but the measurements that are in the description is for this size, and it's always an ish. It doesn't matter. You need 2 covers, and we call this mount board. You might call it poster board, but can you see it's quite thick? So you need 2 covers of that cut out, and then whatever the cover is, you need like an inch smaller all round another piece. So you need 2 pieces for the cover, and you need another piece for the measures. That's what we're going to measure with. All right, we'll add that piece in, so don't worry about it. We will add it in. And then you need lots of newspapers. So you need I don't know, 2, 3, 4, depends how many pages you want to make, okay? But you'll make these, they're just so textured and they're just so yummy. The first day you'll probably want to throw yourself off a cliff, because it's a bit tedious the first day, but it's so worth it. This has only ever been taught at my studio at Art from the Heart, in the teaching studio, and once in America. And I taught this a long time ago, just in a day's class, which wasn't enough really, but I taught it at the Queen's Ink in Savage, Maryland. So I taught it there to a lot of women, but apart from that I've never taught it anywhere, just in the Art from the Heart teaching studio. So that's going to be so the first day is going to be that, and then the second week, which I'll talk about later, we haven't set a date, it's September, is going to be the internal bits. Okay, so that is the 23rd to the 26th. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday the 23rd to Thursday the 26th. It's Distinctly Delusions 19. Oh, I had my other necklace on and it's magnetic. And it's called Making a Journal from Scratch, and it's part 1. Okay, so and then I've got a 2-day class on Sunday and Monday the 5th and 6th of September. So Sunday the 5th Monday the 6th of September. Again, it's 2 nights because I couldn't fit it in one day. And it's doing the canvas journal cover. Okay, so this is a piece of canvas. Now, I buy my canvas on a roll. You can get a big roll from Amazon, but you know, your normal art shop or anything like that will do you much smaller rolls. I think they do rolls. I've been trying to get Ranger to do me one for a long time that's like 2 foot by 1 foot. It wants to be, this is about 12 inches, so it wants to be that wide and it wants to be bigger. Again, I'm probably going to make a large and a small, so I'm going to use more canvas, but it's just, you see, it's pliable. So it's just a canvas. Most craft stores and even some haberdashery places will sell canvas on a roll, okay? You want it to be primed on one side, and it normally always is, but you don't want unprimed canvas because it's just going to suck everything in. So when you look at it, it's normally like a creamy beige colour on one side and white on the other, where it's like pre-primed, okay? So we're going to do that. So we're going to do 2 days. The first day is going to be decorating it all. So we're going to decorate it and we're going to cut it to size. And then the second day, we're going to doodle. Now, you're going to need a sewing machine. You don't have to, you can do it by hand. But I'm sorry, I'm just watching Rex. He looks as though he's going to escape. Rex, come here. He just looks as though he's escaping there. So we're going to doodle, and we're going to doodle with machine. Can you see here? So I'm going to have my machine on here, and I'm going to have this camera angled so you can see it. As I say, you can do it by hand, but I'm going to do it by machine because it's not difficult to do. And then I'm going to show you how we can fit it. So this cover actually will be, oh, can you see it's removable? So you can move it around to your different journals. So that's why it's going to take 2 days. I was trying to work out how I could do it in just the one lesson, and I can't. We're not without spoiling it. So I know I did a class not long ago that had to go into 2 days, and people really enjoyed it. So instead of crushing it in, I'm just going to do it over 2 days. Okay, so first one back is journal cover, decorating the journal cover, whatever colours you want. I just did this in this. I'll do a different colour on the night. That is Sunday the 22nd of August. Next one is making the journal from scratch. That's making the pages. You need loads of glue sticks. I would say if you're using my glue stick, you want about 10. You want about 10 glue sticks. And this is the only thing I ever use gesso in. Never use gesso except in this journal, okay? Any type of journal, any type of gesso, white gesso, you want a white gesso. Dina's is fabulous, you know, but any kind of gesso. No, the problem, you get what you pay for with gesso. If you've not paid a lot of money, it's really thin and watery, and it doesn't really work, okay? So, but I like to say Dina's is great, so you can use whichever. So that is Distinctly Dilutions 19. They're called Distinctly Dilutions when they're longer than a day or two, and that is the Sunday the 23rd to Thursday the 26th of August. And then nipping into, and that's part 1, then nipping into September, we have the canvas cover. And I've put this in September, so it's going to give you quite a few weeks to get hold of some canvas to do. And we're going to use the quilt templates. And that's Sunday the 5th of September and Monday the 6th of September. Okay, and by then I'll have got a date for part 2. I've actually put dates in. I've earmarked dates out right through November. I haven't sort of done that before in case I set off travelling again, but I'm obviously not going anywhere. So I've earmarked them through November, and then I'll pop some December. So we'll have those dates there. But people, I know you prefer it when I only release a couple of titles at a time, because I know it overwhelms you a little bit. So there we have 3 classes, and I am feeling recovered now. Last week, the first week in August, oh my gosh, I was like a bag of wet washing. I was just limp and listless. I wasn't very well. I'd really had a cold, but July just flattened me. So I hardly posted anything on the boards. I hardly did anything. All I did was simple hand stitch quilting, which I could just sit and just do one bit, but I'm back now. I'm back a lot better, and I feel a lot better. So maybe this weekend, maybe I'll do a little live. Let's have a little chat or something like that. So it's all systems go at Dylusions headquarters. Okay, so can't wait to see you on the class.